Are you a master of to-do lists, but then equally constantly overwhelmed about everything that is on your list? My name is Nell. I'm an action coach, business coach, and how often I talk to my clients about to-do lists, I can't count on two hands, multiple times over, let's be honest. Now, we all have a good to-do list, right? We're good at making notes here and there. If you're like my clients, lots of scrappy pieces of paper everywhere with lots of different lists on lots of different things, and then sometimes we amalgamate them into one master list and it becomes a chaos, and then before you know it, your to-do list is this long and you get overwhelmed and you go, oh my gosh, I've got so much to do and I don't even know where to start. As part of our book club, we were reading, or rereading I should say, Brian Tracy's Eat That Frog, and as I was rereading it, and I guess this is a quick side note here, always great to reread a book. I read it many years ago, but this particular section I'm going to talk you through now came up in that book and somehow I'd totally forgotten about it. So always good to reread a business book, even if you've read it before. And he talks about the 4 key to-do lists that you should have, and then the last one is split up again. So let me talk you through those. So the first one he calls the master list. Now, one of my clients has already changed this into a monster list, which I quite like, so I leave that up to you to pick. But either the master list or the monster list, that's your brain dump list. That's your overall, everything that you can think of that you need to do goes onto that master list. Then we split that out into a monthly list as a second one. So what do you need to do this month? Off that master list, monster list, what needs to happen this month? So that shows up on your monthly to-do list. Then we split that out into a weekly list. So off that monthly list, what needs to happen this week? And then you, I'm sure, can guess, the next one is our daily list. Now he splits his daily list, Brian Tracy, splits his daily list into A, B, C, D, and E. And I quite like that because what that allows you to do is to really focus. So A is the must achieve tasks, what he would call the frogs, the things that you have to do that day. They're either business critical, they are time critical, they are creating a bottleneck, your frogs, the things that you're going to procrastinate over, the things that you must do, they're the A's. And it's possible that that's only one thing, and that's okay. Now, theoretically, we don't want you to move on from A's to B's until you've completed all the A's. So be realistic with how much you put on there. The B's then are the tasks that you need to do. So that either means someone is waiting for you on something specific, or again, they have a certain deadline against them. The deadline might not be today, but might be in the next couple of days, and really you should do them now. So your B is your need list, your need actions. Then we go into C, and the C is, this is what I should do. These are the actions that I should be focusing on. That could be your on the business, anything business growth related, maybe reading even, the things that you should be doing, they go on your C list. And then the D stands for delegate, actions that need to happen, but actually, do you need to do them, or could those be given to your bookkeeper, to your PA, to your sales team, to someone else within your team? It's landed on your desk or in your emails, but actually it could and should be done by someone else. So your D is, what do you need to delegate? And E is then eliminate. So the E's could be things that have been on your master list, on your monster list, that have whittled themselves down to monthly, weekly, daily. But actually, now that you finally get to have them on your list, what you're realizing is it's no longer relevant. It's not something I should be focusing on anymore, or it's no longer important, or whatever it may be. So E is just that sanity check of actually, I no longer need to do that. So let's put that on the eliminate list. That's what you would write every single day. Now, at the end of every day, your A's should be ticked off. Your B's theoretically should also be completed. And then your C's, if you've got anything on your should list, it needs to move up to tomorrow's need list, so up to B. So C's become B's. And then any new things that have come in that are time critical, or anything else that's on your master list, monthly, weekly, daily list that has trickled through. So have a look at writing your list in that kind of way, and let's see whether we can stop the overwhelm with the to-do list and actually make sure that all the things get ticked off at any given stage throughout every month.